So where are we going?
To the beach.
And what are you gonna do when you get there?
Tan.
No, you're gonna run straight in, right? The people want it. They're asking for it. The people as in me. You're gonna run straight in, right? And just jump in the water?
Yeah.
There it is. She said it, folks. So we're all parked and good. I think we're allowed to park here, hopefully. And there's the beach. Look at her, the water is calling her name. Finally here. Who are we meeting up with?
Sandeep.
Yes, we are. And you're running straight in the water still? How was the ride?
My butt hurt.
Her butt hurt a little bit because she didn't position herself correctly. But we're all here now.
Imagine doing the Airbnb here.
That'd be sick, but also probably like $1,000 a night.
Yeah. Not really. I took one of them and it was like $400 a night.
By the water?
Yeah, like what do you want?
Oh, well, that's still a lot, but not bad. Here we are. Okay, she got her hat on now, so we have to walk to the very beginning and walk back. Start all over, so it looked like you came here with a hat on and her little magic bag. Usually X marks the spot, but the helmet was here, and there he is. Where'd you park?
What?
Where'd you park?
I keep my parking here, so I parked in the salon.
Oh, word.
How are you?
You have to run and jump in.
Oh hell no, it's freezing.
Alright, get in there, get in there. Here it is.
Oh
No, it gets better.
No,
it gets
it
better.
doesn't.
You're jumping in there at some point.
No.
Yeah, you are. Walk all the way in the middle.
I'll just look for shells.
No, you're gonna end up. You'll be in there at some point. You'll be in there. We'll cut to when you're in there. If I can get without a waterproof case. Oh, there he goes, deuces. I'm so hyped that I got that.
I got some free.
Oh, I'll pay you back later. He's in. Harsh waves. Let's just do a haul. Do a full haul. No, well, this bag of snacks from the Dollar Tree, a hat, shirt, a phone, helmets for safety. I think this is the most, not controversial, but this is a snack. Oh, this is a snack I want to like.
I don't like it.
I hate sounding like, oh, let me put you on. I hate saying stuff like that. But I'd like to put somebody on who enjoys like
Berries.
fruity gummy candies with like
I
crunchy.
think that's something you'd get from your grandma's house.
Grandmas don't know nothing about Haribo berries. Here you go, sir.
Grandmas know everything about caramel candies, though.
Caramel candies and butterscotch.
Your grandma's a bad bitch.
Yeah, that she knows about these. This is good though, right? Like, aren't they like actually good? Yeah. And on this episode of Useless Information, I got these for $6 on OfferUp. But let's go back to it. The Dollar Tree exclusive Takis sunflower seeds. And when we're watching a show, she literally like,
I can eat the whole bag.
she can eat the whole bag and not hear anything I'm saying. Like she gets distant. I miss her when she eats these. Was that a whale?
I don't know. I think so.
Great white! You just literally just great white! Have you seen the great white? Everyone starts panicking. Some people actually jump into the water.
Oh, my dream's coming true! So there is literally like aquatic activities going on over there.
Few moments later.
All wrapped up here.
She got up to like, what are you doing? No, she was laughing.
Thank you, Ocean, for letting us live today. You're like barely.
I actually died.
Again?
Literally.
Oh. Where are we going? Oh, he's gonna fly away.
He's gotta sell it over there. Yeah.
Riverside 2.0 is coming. Whatever that means.
He actually paid for that.
Oh, that other guy's already in the water.
Maybe it's that fucking
Oh, yeah, there you
guy's
go.
last.
Oh, but it's gonna go down. Wait. I'm so confused. There's so much going on here. Moment of truth. Did we get towed? Did we get towed?
Oh, I got scared.
We're still here. There's a ticket on the windshield, though. I'm just kidding. All right, let's get out. But yeah, before we go, she's riding with that. She's kind of over it. You're down.
Ice cream.
You want ice cream? We'll get ice cream.
Three days later.
So I'm on my way to the last stop to get this bike back together the way it was, and that is to Mitchell Bros in Buena Park, which is a machine shop that has literally been around for 103 years. Great stuff, great work, everything's OG and old school. The front end did take a lot longer than we thought, and it wasn't because of the way he runs business or anything. It's just that he was packed with like these ginormous jobs that he was already doing, to where like he was the only person who can tackle my front end because it was so specific. So that's why it took a lot longer rather than him passing it off to somebody. And show you where it is right now. Here she sits. Here's the old fork legs. Old fork legs right there and the new ones here. Long time no see. I've got some work to do today. Don't mind the ice cream, man. Take one last good look at it while you can, because this is the last time you'll be seeing it with this front end until something happens. Knock on wood. Last time you'll be seeing it with this front end that Sandeep lent me. I'm gonna be buying this front wheel off of him actually, because the 21's a little funky. I mean, not only the look. I mean, I like this front end, but I like this wheel, but I don't know what happened with Sporty Parts when they built the wheel, but inside's not really sitting right, so decided to not only borrow this for the time being, we're probably gonna buy it off him, but it'll be like a kind of like a keepsake type thing. Like, it's such a cool and rare piece, having this little 18. Yeah, I wouldn't want him to think like I'm buying it from him. I'm buying it to keep for him until he needs it. Like, if he gets a front end that he thinks this wheel's gonna be perfect on, then it's his. But one last look. Let's get to work. So I'm gonna briefly explain like the work that has to go into this. The assembly of this to here and even having these on aren't all that hard. There's only two things that I am like kind of like not excited to do, is try to remove this bolt from here because it's super seized. I thought he was gonna do that at the shop, but I guess he didn't. So that's the only thing that's freaking me out. I'm gonna start with that first. Then I'm gonna start putting it all together. And the only thing that I have to be mindful of is the spacing between these arms to these actual pivots right here, which you have like thousands space washers to get the fit exactly right. So there's like just enough grab, but not enough to where there's like too much friction for the front end to keep going up and down. You guys can skip to whatever time I'm gonna put on this video just to see the bike or whatever, but if y'all were along for the journey, then you're gonna wanna know exactly what's going on here. What Brett did at Mitchell Bros at the machine shop was he actually fixed a lot of things. Like, this was a huge job, not in necessarily the amount of physical labor. Well, here's one thing you got to know about his shop is that they have no computers there. It's all his designs, measurements, all that stuff is just it's all analog. He writes everything by hand, draws the stuff out, to where that's what he did for this front end. He remachined the inside of these and made his own like tapped in shafts because of this. But overall, these were inferior in comparison to what he had done. So now everything's fixed, everything's gonna clamp on nice. The other thing he took another step above and beyond for was actually this shock itself never even had like, well, it must have had bushings in the 70s or something, but they had been long from gone now, to where he took the time and he machined out some brass ones that'll fit right in. So we're stoked on that. Everything should line up now. This is gonna be a lot more work than I think. I'm gonna see how much of this I can do before I might need help from a friend. This is already a daunting task within itself, which I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll time lapse it or something, but say we get past this storm, the biggest thing is throwing this front on this bike because that bike jack cannot lift it that high. So I'm gonna get under there, throw that front out, and life will be good. But once we're gonna try to throw this on, this is like a chunk longer than it used to be. So you get to watch and struggle with me. So that'll be fun. And that's why you guys watch this stuff. Enjoy the struggle, enjoy my struggle, so y'all don't have to. I'm so over it. Like, not in like a I give up kind of way, but more in a like, damn, like y'all would never understand. It's all together now, but let me just explain what literally took like till nighttime. That's a night sky. What Brett did at Mitchell Brothers is he remachined the inside of these front shafts. He made them to where when these clamp tight against here and here, all these sides come in, as no matter how tight they are, the swivel isn't against the rocker arm to the actual plate. It's within itself. It's slammed on itself. So my thing that I had to do with literally like these washers and like some like even thinner, they're like feeler gauges, like 1/1000th thin steel washers. What I had to do is get the correct amount on the inside of the top, back, and bottom back part of the rocker to guarantee that when it's clamped down, it's not too loose in there, because there's gonna be a gap, because the shaft on these on the inside are like conical to where it's like when it's tapered like this, the rocker arm is supposed to clamp down on this, and then this whole part is swiveling. The problem is that without those washers, there'd be a pretty noticeable gap that would make the front end like, you know, shake back and forth, which it used to. But what my problem was is I was just using any thick washer in between there, so I'd clamp it shut. So when it was clamped shut, all it's doing is like, you know, rubbing the washer and then backing it out. So with remachining everything and making new shafts and everything through this, these are foolproof. These are gonna rock tight no matter what. All I had to do back here was actually run those, like I'm saying, trial and error. You can imagine the trial and error. I had to go back and forth, like stacking and removing these like 1/1000th thin. But I had to stack these. I'd put too many so it wouldn't move. I'd not put enough, then it'd be a big gap. Then you have to go one by one and reassemble the front end and assemble it back. It's all done. I'm sweating bullets. I probably lost like freaking 20 pounds sweating. I mean, that was the difficult part as far as tediousness. Now putting the front end on, that's not the most difficult part, but it's definitely gonna be tricky by myself. Maybe I'll tripod it so y'all could watch me struggle. And then just as I'm about to throw in the towel, Mr. E to the rescue.
I figured you'd use an extra set of hands, brother.
Yeah, let me fill you in, just so it's not like I'm just like, oh, help me. But it literally is like, can you really throw on a freaking, you know, 22 plus front on this jack, like safely by yourself? And even if I got that far, the wheel, like who's gonna hold the back while you gotta make it wheelie, you know?
I got you,
so,
brother.
Thank you, sir. I was trying to make this happen. Oh, Jinx, you owe me a soda. And then Elvis is coming too, I think.
Is he really?
Yeah, I believe so.
Nice.
Sick. Boom. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Took this off right now, Mr. E supervising, so it doesn't really go nose first. I mean, it won't. You want to do a little quick let go?
Go.
There it is, magic trick. Everyone applaud. I'm gonna add applause here.
Golf clap, golf clap, golf clap.
But, yeah, so wow, this is looking short compared to this now. Okay, cool. Sorry folks, we're not gonna record this. We're just gonna finish this.
Hell yeah.
The camera can't see because they don't got night vision.
Cool.
Oh my gosh, so you got here for the good part.
Huh?
You got here just in time for the good part. We're gonna throw on the front. Christen it.
Later.
Okay, so Urban went home. Sandeep's front end is going back to Sandeep. Elvis's headlight broke.
Yeah.
What time is it right now?
It's 1:12 in the morning.
Yeah, 1:12 in the morning. His headlight broke when he was leaving after we put the bike back together. And yeah, his headlight cracked and broke. So he's gonna be rocking the FNA. Don't ask how it's mounted. It's legit.
Custom shit.
Yeah. And y'all are like, oh, show the bike, show the bike. And I'll do it in the daytime when I can like walk around it. But it's tilted.
As fuck.
I mean, look at that, bro. That's nasty. Like, damn, bro. And this is why we do it. So you're calling off work tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm calling off work tomorrow, and we're gonna hit up sporty parts.
Yeah.
Just get me a 4-inch headlight. I ordered one on Amazon already, but I'm gonna just have that for spare or something, you know?
Yeah, better to have it not need it than to need it not.
Yeah.
Sick. But yeah, he's gonna wrap this thing up. I have to clean the garage. We'll probably be done by 2. Elvis is here. It's the morning after. And she's gonna see his headlight set up. Hey, turn the front end. Turn the front end real quick for the people.
I got you.
It doesn't even. The headlights in the middle.
Oh my god.
Looks legit. I mean, it's. I wouldn't have even thought twice. I mean, I would just.
Funny.
I would just think he had invested.
No, for real though, the real good headlight.
Oh yeah.
Cause I was going down La Palma, and you know how it turns into what is it? Del Amo?
Yeah.
So like towards Del Amo, there's like this this park where it gets real dark.
Oh, and then lit
right
up.
there, yeah, the whole park. I was like, what?
Nice.
The fuck?
If this ain't an ad for the headlight and for towels, then I don't know what is.
The time I like ridden in the rain,
Yeah.
too fucking drenched, man. Like I was hitting my rear brake, and that shit was just
Scary.
sliding, bro.
Yeah, I went real slow, man. My clothes were soaked. So right now, popping off the professional headlight mount that we made last night for him to get home. Yeah, the headlight broke off.
Yeah, my whole bracket.
The whole bracket. So we hooked him up with this custom professional mount.
Unaffiliated custom.
Yeah, I know, hit us up.
Come through.
If you need any work that's gonna last for one day.
Come through.
We have a 90-minute guarantee. If it holds for 90 minutes, you're good.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the Sporty Parts, give me a headlight. Maybe they have a bracket too there, because I mean, if they got a headlight, they might have a bracket. I'm just gonna measure right here to see how wide the bolts need to be in order for it to fit.
They'll have a bracket, but they'll have the one that I have. They're not gonna have anything that's small.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Sick. I'm just gonna pretend like. No, I'm not even gonna pretend. We were already talking before this. I was just too excited. But so okay, you picked this up. Well, actually, okay, you picked this up how many days ago?
Fucking like 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago. It was I think Friday when I picked. No, not Friday. Yeah, Friday when I picked the shit up. Monday, never mind. 05.
2005.
1200. It's cool. I like it.
And then your only prior experience to actually like riding motorcycles is dirt bikes, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Just dirt biking, and then.
So you never really commuted or like did anything on a motorcycle?
After, but like my first time riding my buddy's Harley, like, fuck, I just knew I had to fucking go, and it's fun, bro.
So I mean, like, what I already am liking from the way you've been talking about the bike is that you're not over here like, oh, trust me, like it will look like this later. Like you just are happy with it and happy with the journey that comes with it, because you'll get whatever's coming, but you're not trying to freaking, you know, not give it credit for what it is now. It's a freaking sick bike.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's rubber mounted. I forgot. Yeah, dude, sick. Oh, bro, yeah, you're good, man.
Not bad, right?
Yeah, dude. Sick.
I'm hyped on this shit, bro.
You should. I don't want you to think I'm asking this just because it's like I have the GoPro out, but like I was gonna ask you this anyway. But what was your first thoughts running through your head the moment like this was yours and you were riding it on your own, like to know that you own a motorcycle?
It felt nice, bro, because like I've been plotting on getting one for a while, but I just couldn't find like the right deal. And then when this one finally popped up, I knew I had to pull the trigger. Fuck, like first ride, like
I already know the feeling when you get a new car that's yours. Like you're giddy, you're excited to do things, you want to be seen it, you want to drive, and it just feels good. But the thing is, like, you know, people's grandmothers drive, little teenagers drive, everyone drives, but motorcycles are very specific to where like what were the actual thoughts in your head? Like how did you feel about it?
Like fuck, bro, like with the wind like going in through my helmet and shit. It's like damn, it's like relaxing and like you feel free. Like we pulled up to Moss 2. I told the homie Jason like, oh, let's go to Moss 2, and he's like, oh, is it close by? I was like, yeah, Lincoln and Western.
Oh, Lincoln and Western, the spot. Okay,
I was like, oh, let's go, it's a short drive. Like fuck it. So I told him follow me. We just took the fucking long way. I was like, all right, just follow me. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the fucking long way, bro. Like it felt nice though, bro. Like just like some sort of like feeling of like freedom, bro. Like
damn.
Yeah, bro. Like I'll find like any excuse like just to fucking ride. Like yesterday we were going out dirt bike riding. And
I saw that.
Yeah. I was like, oh fuck, I need to do a change oil on the bike. I was about to hop in the truck, and then I was like,
Nope.
Fuck it, I'll just take the bike.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll just take the fucking bike. I was cruising yesterday and the fucking exhaust fell off. I was like,
Classic.
Because I hit like there was a speed bump. You know the speed bump at the, where was it? The car wash right there by
Oh, Mountain Crescent?
Yeah, Mountain Crescent.
Oh yeah, that one's a nasty one.
The downhill speed bump?
Yeah, you gotta angle that.
I hit that, yeah. I tried to angle it with this, but it kind of like crunched the exhaust and it got super loose, so I had to just throw it back on real quick.
Yeah, once you tighten it all there, bro, like
I got home and I was touching it with my foot. I was like, oh shit, like it's kind of loose. And I touched it like one more time. It fucking fell off, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
You probably haven't had a feeling like this since maybe the feeling when you were a little kid and you got something, you know?
Like, you can't compare this shit to anything else. Like, it just feels nice, bro. Just cruising, wind's blowing on your face. Like, you don't give a fuck about nothing, bro.
If you're one of those like, oh, I have to be careful, I'm kind of scared, you're probably part of the people who make accidents on the road. But if you just be like, look, this can kill me, but it's worth it.
Anything could kill you, bro.
Yeah, you gotta already accept that. That's already freaking in the fine print, dude. Just enjoy it.
Even just like fucking walking, you can get killed.
See, that's the mentality. If you have that mentality, you need one of these. I'm gonna have to come back and do a walk. I'm gonna have to do a walk around of your whips too, man, cause
fuck the cars, bro.
That's right. You heard it here first. That's my like top analogy too. I always tell people, I'm like, once you slam a car or like modify a car, as long as you're in public streets, you're going 0 to 45, pushing at 65 on the freeway, which no matter how sick our cars are, there are literally senior citizens on their way to freaking Stater Brothers who do the same thing. You could slam a car and a senior citizen will still drive it. She might scratch something. So it's like, be stoked on the build or for whatever it looks like, but just understand you're still in the car and like, it's cool. But the thing is, like, even the buffest, coolest, good-looking, blue-eyed, chiseled, tattooed dude in the world might not be down to ride one of these. So that's my thing when I tell people, like, that's my best analogy is like, well, let having a sick car puff your chest out a bit or be proud of it, accentuate what you're into by styling the car and doing what you do to it. Like, driving it, you can enjoy that too. It probably puts a smile on your face. Like, I enjoy driving the Nissan, but this is a completely, like, dude,
different feeling, huh?
You can't compare. That's what I'm saying. So like, you could make a bagged insert Japanese car here with cambered this and make it look all cool and VIP. A freaking grandma with a freaking walker could drive it. But the thing is, not everyone's willing to do this, and the people who are usually sick fools. Like, that's kind of, they go hand in hand. But how many sick cars have whack fools? Too many. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that crazy how that works?
When you put it that way, yeah, like that's fucking crazy when you put it that way.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you could see a bunch of weirdo bikes and it doesn't matter what they are, and even the dorkiest of people who are into this, including myself, are still cool people. But with the cars, oh my god, they get some sort of import with the right wheels and they act different.
They're the shit.
Yeah, exactly. But this is humbling because, dude, no matter who, dude, even I'm telling you, the quote-unquote dorkiest dude who's down to ride these things, they're sick fools and they're understanding and they understand, you know, humility and just how to be a good guy. This car stuff gets people thinking they're Drake or something, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
they're that dude.
You know, like coil over Baz Reyes in a freaking paint job, and all of a sudden they're like,
that dude all of a sudden.
Yeah, that dude. They are that guy.
It's just like, you feel fucking like badass when you're on it, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like,
that's my favorite though.
Yeah, like,
you have to own that.
Yeah, it just feels like, oh, like you're on it, bro. You're at a stop sign, everyone's looking, and you're just waving, like. Yeah, like, finally, bro.
If you're stuck on the 605 or stuck in certain traffic and you see a Lamborghini passing by, your first thought is, what the hell does he do for a living? Or, you know, you don't think where is he going? Where's he from? How much does this guy make a year? Thing is, you see a guy on a motorcycle, your thought has nothing to do with what they do for a living, how much money they make, their possessions. That's just sick enough. So the fact that you can just be doing your own thing and feel as dope as you even are perceived, or like how all that is, that's the sickest thing.
He's crazy.
Yeah, like and the thing is, like, that's what I love about this stuff, man. That's sick.
Like, it's nice to just like look at too. It's like artwork in a sense.
Damn, bro, you're going deep.
Yeah.
You're going deep.